Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and in this video, we are going to be reacting to a tier list that has come out recently. Once a month or so, I like to take a look at the Raid Shadow Legends landscape out there in the universe and see how people are feeling about the game and about champions in the game outside of our little bubble here within the community. So I'm going to go through and let you know my thoughts on this. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, this one is from Dextero, and I will link to the source material down below if you want to pull it up yourself. I did this a little bit, a little while ago, and reacted to a tier list, and it was awful. It was really bad. So let's see how this one ends up shaking out, and if it does any better here. So, what do they got here for the text? Check out entire Raid Shadow Legends celebrated its 3rd anniversary. The game Plarium is into a regular update. Meta, user NK, we have it covered. Tier list, okay. Gotcha. And okay, cool. So for whatever reason, they seem to always do it by faction. They don't ever do like an overall tier list on these other tier lists that come around online. They always seem to break it down like this. So okay, although hero relies specific situation they are facing, you should note that factions and Raid Shadow Legends mostly represent the background of respective characters and do not limit their yeah, that's mostly true. Free with the giveaway of Daliana from the High Elves, the in-game meta taking quite a shift. I don't know that Daliana was like a meta changing champion. Through the tier list and make sure mostly, especially with the new legend, with a new, yeah, I don't know that really had an impact on like a tier list ranking of champions. Not that Daliana was bad or anything, but it didn't really affect other champions that much. Okay, so we're gonna start out with the Shadowkin. And it looks like for the S tier, Genzin, Jintoro, Sashi, huh? So they're really, oh wait, no, I just defaulted by saying S tier, but they don't even have an S tier. See, they should have a tier above this for like Lady Kimmy and Riho. They're just, okay. So they're just doing a normal A, B, C, D. There's no F and there's no S. So you're gonna have a lot of champions just kind of crammed into the middle. I think they mostly like Genbo should definitely be in the A tier if Hatasu and Sashi are. Taraji probably up in the up a tier. Otherwise, I mean, not bad. You know, they at least got like Lady Kimmy and Riho up in the top tier. Then for the dwarves, yeah, so they're just gonna have really robust top tiers, and they're shying away from the polar edges like S and F. But did they get all the ones in the A that should be there? Geomancer should definitely be in the A tier, but probably, you know, the only people that really understand the value of Geomancer are probably your more active players. Mostly okay. I mean, Molly, Melga, Rearguard, Rugnor, Grizzled. I mean, a lot of these tier lists tend to overrank Grizzled Jarl in my opinion, but otherwise they got this mostly right. Skinwalkers, Cornar, No Raw, Basher, Clear. Hey, they got Thane in there. That's good. Good job on that. Graybeard, question mark. Hawkhorn. Steel Skull should definitely be in the top tier, especially if you're gonna have like Graybeard up there. But they got, I mean, yeah, not the worst thing in the world. Hoffreeze could maybe go up one. War Chief can definitely go up one, especially with how not picky they're being for the top tier. Barbarians, looking good so far. So they get War Maiden up there. I mean, you know, I don't know if War Maiden and Syl the Drakes should be in the same tier. War Maiden's mostly like a super early game progression champion. But again, not, I mean, at least they got like Zephyr Sniper pointing out that she can have some decent usage, and Soulbound Bowyer. Contra should definitely be up with how picky they're not being for the top tier. They got Yakaro in on here as the Void Lego. Yeah. Okay. Not the worst. Or Bannerlords. Killian, Azura Gurhai, Lugan. This might be one of the best ones they've done. They got Archmage. I mean, Raglan, Septimus, Athalia, Stag Knight, Ursula. And then the B tier. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is probably the one they got the most accurate. Not that it's perfect. And I wish they would have more splitting like into S and stuff. But so far, Bannerlords is probably the best one they did in my opinion. Astrolith in the top tier for Dark Elves. Dark Elves are an insanely strong faction. I don't think I would put Astrolith in the highest tier, especially for the Dark Elves. But at least they got Coldheart in there, Ghostborn, okay. They got Painkeeper up there as important to keep. Not that bad. Like Fang Cleric and Astrolith, no, but the other ones, they did a good job. Visix is pretty underrated. I would say could be definitely above Astrolith. Otherwise, Queen Ava maybe up one tier, but yeah, not amazing or anything. Okay, Demon Spawn, another top tier faction. Oh my goodness, they don't have Candraphon in the top tier. they've got War Maiden in the top tier in Barbarians, and then they put Candraphon, so they're technically putting Candraphon below War Maiden. Like, okay, so but they did get a lure up there. That's good. Duchess, obviously, and Kymar, and I mean, but wow, they don't have Candraphon. Otherwise, could have been worse. But that's one of the most glaring issues I've seen is they got Candraphon in B tier. He's one of the best damage dealers in the game. Okay, so High Elves. Oh, they got Daviana here. Okay. So High Elves, Apoth, they got Basilius in the top tier. And Battle Sage. Okay, that's old school. Oh my goodness, they have Royal Guard in the B tier. Well, they were smart enough to put Heiress up a little bit. That's good. Okay, so I mean, definitely could have been where High Elves is not bad. They did a pretty decent job here in the High Elves. The Royal Guard would be the glaring issue there. Knight Revenant, okay. Top tier looks pretty good. Miscreated Monster has been power crept a lot in the last 2 years. Down here, oh, they got Hegemon in the B tier and Tomb Lord. I would definitely bump Hegemon and Tomb Lord. A lot of these tier lists underrate Hegemon, which is interesting. You would think someone who's kind of viewing or rating Raid from the outside, they would see a champion that is guaranteed to go first and automatically assume that's insane. So I've just noticed a lot of these other ones underrate Hegemon. So yeah, Hegemon, Tomb Lord up, and otherwise mostly okay. Based on how they're doing it anyway. So let's see here for Lizardmen, Skullwar Vargal all the way down in C, huh? And Venomage, they're doing the same thing. They're making the same mistake I did, underselling Venomage. Yeah, Venomage should definitely go up. And then Krisk, Ramantu, Razin. The top tier is mostly okay. I don't know about Aox being in the same tier as like Krisk. That's a little bit. That's why you'd like to see an S tier on stuff like this. Okay, and then Ogarin, Bellower, Biggin, Grush. I think the top tier for Grush is a little bit cavalier. So Spirit, Ignatius. Ignatius should probably be in the top tier based on how they're doing it. Otherwise, not bad. Not bad. I don't think a Cult Brawler should be in the bottom tier. Poor War Mother. I think in the other one I did, War Mother was dead last. So these other sites just do not like War Mother. Okay, then we've got Orcs. They better have Seer in the top tier. Where is Seer? Sometimes these lists mess up with where they place Seer. Is Seer not on here? Did they? Oh, okay. See, and Seer is B tier. That's a big yikes. Seer definitely has to go in the top tier for Orcs. Old Hermit York. They've got the Orcs one's pretty bad. This is one of the worst ones they've done. Because they've got Seer and Shaman and Tila in the same tier. Like, yeah. Varask, Seer should probably go up. They got Dialga. Come on. Galek above Seer. Yeah, the Orcs, they really should take a second look at here. Sacred Order. Okay, this is all over the place here. We got Aethel in the top tier. Abyss is honestly kind of underrated, not as worse as people think, or not as bad as people think. Martis. Okay. Now R and S are right next to each other on the alphabet, QRS, but not next to each other on the keyboard. So I wonder how that became a typo, because it's obviously supposed to be Martyr. Aethar Cardinal. Aniri should probably be top tier. Same with Shamel. Probably keeper should go down, and a couple of these here. But all right. Again, this is like not the worst one they've done for Sacred Order, but definitely a couple issues. And then wrapping it up with the Undead, another probably top 3 faction with Demon Lord, and Dark Elves. So Battle Doomscreech, huh? Okay, in the same tier as the top tier champions. Necrit, okay. Siptu the Lost Bride. Okay, Siptu the Lost Bride. That's that's pretty good. Okay, Scartorsis. Then we got Anax. Okay, at least they got Anax up there decently well. Harvest Jack, a little bit. Okay. The B tier is not that bad. Based on how they're doing it, that's about right. Banshee, Bone Knight, Crypt King. Okay, I like the top tier. I would like to see a separate tier for like Siphi and Rhodos compared to like, you know, Doomscreech and Drowned. So really weird how the top tier ends up shaking out when you do it like this. But all right, again, I don't think I think they leave out a lot of champions on this list. It's pretty similar to the last one. Like definitely, you know. It's really interesting that, I mean, there's like typos and stuff, but you'd like to see some of these sites do a little bit better job on, especially because there's so many resources out there for Raid. Raid Shadow Legends is probably one of the most well-covered and more robust covered games in the mobile gaming universe. There's so many good content creators. There's so many good tier lists. There's so many good websites. It'd be really easy to do some research here and get all the champions on there and at least try to rank them here on your site. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Just a fun quick one today to keep you in the loop of what is out there. You know, we look around once a month and see what's going on in the world for how they view Raid Shadow Legends. So let me know what you think down below. And as always, I will see you soon in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.